Hello, I'm going to do a quick review of an American professional Telecaster. It's the replacement for the Standard. It's been out a couple of years now. Just starting at the headstock, I think that's what they call a spaghetti logo there. You've got a slightly more deluxe string tree just there. This one's a 2017, although I only just bought it. It was new, but it's technically 2 years old. Standard Fender tuners, they're not locking. They seem to be level as far as I can see. It stays in tune well anyway. Just going down to the neck, the good thing about this and the player is the back of the neck is satin. There's no lacquer or very little lacquer on it at all, and the fretboard is quite highly lacquered. You can see the shine on it. This may help with staining and dirt. I think it will be easier to clean dirt off if it's lacquered. It doesn't really. Excuse me, a bit of hay fever coming in. Yeah, it doesn't affect the playing. I think it's a practical decision to lacquer the front and not the back. The frets are fairly well done. Not amazing, but they're okay. The edges are a little bit rough, but I'm not really bothered about that. It looks like it's got a mint green pickguard, very slightly mint green. Normal wiring, no S1 switching. I think it's got a treble bleed on it. If you look at this bridge here, it's like a classic bridge. It's got the brass saddles. Yeah, they're compensated. You got the Fender logo. I think this is wider than a standard ashtray bridge. It's very comfortable. It doesn't catch on your hand. There's no sharp bits. That is a big plus. They've done well with that bridge. And this is candy apple red, as you can see. I can see, because the paint's such high finish, I can see that it's a three-piece body. I don't know whether you can see that. It doesn't really matter to me, but you would expect maybe a two-piece body on an American guitar, but I don't think it makes a great deal of difference. You've got your micro tilt there and a nice neck plate. There was no splits, cracks, overspray where the body meets the neck. One of my pet hates with Fenders is where the heel overhangs is wider than the neck. Sometimes it's the other way around. I've seen that on custom shop guitars as well. This is perfect. I think that's it. Here's what it sounds like unplugged. It's quite loud. I'll plug it in a minute. Excuse me. One of the main thing that's disappointing about these guitars is the pickups. I really don't like them. They seem very weak, very weedy. It's almost as if they've tried to. I forget what pickups that are in it. I can find out. They're very non-offensive. They're just, when I practiced with a band, they just got completely lost. In fact, the Fender player pickups that I've used, I prefer them, to be honest. So the pickups will be changed. It's not a deal breaker for me because I change a lot of pickups. A lot of people do, but they should have done better, to be honest. So I'll plug it in. So this is clean with a little bit of reverb on the neck pickup. In the middle position. Go for a little bit of dirt. I'm using a Marshall Class 5 head 1x12 cab with a Celestion speaker in it, Tone City reverb and a Tone City Sweet Cream pedal, which is very it's not very driven, it's just a bit of crunch. So I go for the neck pickup. In the middle. And the bridge. Yeah, so I don't really like the pickups. As you can see, the bridge pickup's quite high, so it's not that I've got the pickups too low. This is how it come out of the factory. The neck pickup's fairly near to the strings. It could be higher. So they put new and improved pickups in the Professional, and they're not as good as the old ones, in my opinion. I also had a American Special Telecaster. I think that had Texas Specials in, and they were much nicer than this, and that was a cheaper guitar actually. Yeah, so it's a nice guitar, it's well made. I like the colour, I like the neck. The neck is not fat, but it's not thin, it's just considerable. Nice, very big, tough case, very well made case. Yeah, I'll be changing the pickups probably. I think it's got a bone nut in it as well, so any questions let me know. Thanks.